Hey guys, it's Bo. Thought I'd do a little video and show you guys the other game that I play. This is DomiNations, which is actually from the same company that just released After the End. This game's been out for a couple of years. It's kind of a mix between Clash of Clans and the old Sid Meier's Civilization games. I'm currently in the Enlightenment Age. You start out in the Stone Age and progress up through the different ages. I haven't actually logged onto this game in a few days, so there's a bunch of stuff going on here. I had some phone issues, and I just now got it installed on the tablet. So um, let me show you around here. This is the town center, and that is same way as in Clash. Is if you hit the town center, it guarantees a victory. I tend to do the resource protection thing with my all of my resources right in the center. You have gold, and which is stored in the markets. You have food, which is stored in the mills, and then you have oil, which is the third currency that you use to food and oil you use to train troops. Gold you use to upgrade stuff. All of my defenses I have in a ring here. We have these mortar defenses, which have a very large range. We have these cannon towers, which are buffed against cavalry troops. We have the redoubts, which are buffed against infantry troops. These towers here are good against just pretty much anything. The garrisons produce foot troops, and the stables produce cavalry units. As you upgrade, that'll change. The stables will become a bunker, and it'll produce a tank, different things. We also have. I'm going to start here at the town hall and just kind of work my way around so you guys can see what's going on here. These are the farms. They produce food. Um, the other thing that the town center does is when you receive um, troop donations from your alliance, click the info button here. You can see down here in the bottom, I've got 2 howitzers and 3 submachine gunners. So those troops come out of the town center when someone attacks, and a lot of times because I've got my town center exposed here on the edge, it'll uh, they get surprised. They dump a bunch of troops right there, and out comes the howitzer and just mows them all down, which is actually quite funny. So the next building here, this building here is the university. That allows you, if you go into the university, hit the research button, it allows you to go in and do these research tasks. And these are all the different leaders. Although we got Amelia Earhart coming soon. So I've completed the Chief Hiawatha series of researches. And what that does is that gives you buffs of 15%, food cost reduction for university skills on that one. When you got down to the end of this one, the Five Nations bonus, uh, it takes one less citizen to do certain researches. Uh, Leonardo's research tasks tend to deal with machinery. So if I want to kick off the mortar upgrade here, I'm currently skill level 3. To do skill level 4, costs 400,000 gold, takes 3 citizens, and takes 4 days to complete. Or I can do it instantly with 728 gems, which I never do. But what that does is that increases the mortar damage uh, by an additional 3%. I've already at 9%, so then I would be at 12%. And once you get these on the top done, or once you get the one on the left and the one in the middle done, then you can do the marble chance, and the one in the middle and the one on the right done, you can do the university hit points, and it just goes down through there. So that's the university in a nutshell. This Acropolis right here is a wonder. Every other age in this game, you get to build a wonder, and the wonders, and it's one of the wonders of the world, right? So the Acropolis makes my defending army stronger. It speeds up troops spawning from my garrisons and my stables and my bunkers. Reduces my spawning time by 20%, adds 15% to their health. And you see the big circle around the Acropolis there, those. This is not my normal base, guys, because I was showing it to you and I didn't want. This is just an old one I was messing with. So normally I would have more of the garrisons and the stables in this circle so that they're glowing. And as they're glowing, the ones that are glowing, the ones that are in the circle, get the benefit of the spawn time reduction. These little guys right here are just the houses. They house your citizens. If you look up here in the on the top of the screen, over towards the right, you'll see the two little people, and it says 14 to 14. So I've got 14 citizens, and 14 of them are free. Let's make them do something. Let's see that deer there. Let's make them hunt the deer. So give them something to do. Look, there's a boar. We'll hunt the boar. And there's an oil seep. We'll have them clean up the oil seep. As we move along, this is the garrison here. These are your barracks. Barracks are where you train your troops. This is the factory, which allows me to train troops that go with oil. So either heavy machine gunners or guerrillas. Those are the troops right now that I can train. If I upgrade, I'll unlock other troops. These little camo-looking dudes are caravans. They produce gold. The farms produce food. You hunt animals for food. As we get along here, this is the mercenary camp. You have the ability to recruit mercenary troops, and they cost whatever the goods are that you have. That's what you can get. I typically go with the Mahout, the war elephants. They're tough, and they last a long time, and they attack defenses first, and they bypass everything else. This building here is the War Academy. War Academy allows you to train tactics to use during battle. Tactics being a demolition tactic allows you to blow up a building. Protect tactic allows you to reduce the damage that your troops take by 50%. Sabotage disables a certain building or buildings if they're in range. First aid barrage, fairly standard stuff. This is your command post, which is where when you go to a world war, and if you win, your war loot is put into here. But it also acts as a defensive building, and it releases 2 of whatever your civilization's special troop is. My civilization is the French, and I picked the French because the French have the Garde Chevalier is their nation's special troop. They have higher health. They're a really good tank. And not so much while they're Guard Chevaliers, but the next age, if I upgrade to the next age, then I no longer make infantry knights. I make those become tanks, I do believe. And the tanks then have more health. We also, you see, we've got our foot troops, the halberdiers and the arquebusiers and dragoon raiders and wall sappers. Wall sappers, blow up walls. We have cannons. We have supply wagons which heal troops, and then we have mortar troops. So there's all the different troops that we can do. This stronghold is new. It allows you to add additional army troops to your to your war troops battle. Down here, my current army down at the bottom. This is a fairly new thing that they've done, so we haven't played with that much. Versailles is a defensive wonder. It provides a plus 10% health to everything on the base, but it slows attacking troops by 40% if they get inside this circle here. Notre Dame is another wonder, and that's probably the best wonder in the whole game. And because what it does is it gives you a discount on your technology upgrades and on your unit upgrades. And that is a 10% discount for a whole lot of things. And as you progress, those upgrades cost more, and that discount is more. So, continuing to move around here, we have a lot of stuff that I haven't collected. This building here is the temple. Temple allows you to buy blessings, and blessings do different things. Some of them are offensive, some of them are defensive. The tower blessing here increases the damage done by my defensive buildings, and it increases their damage by 23%. So there's all of those. This building here, the vault, allows you to store. I can deposit food or gold or oil in the vault, and it's protected. Can't be attacked. Can't be stolen. This building here is the library, where you also do additional research. This is divided up into 3 different sections here. The brown books are economic technologies. The blue is defensive technologies, and the red is offensive technologies. So as you move along in the library, you can see I've got a couple of chapters left here. If I completed chapter 5 of cast iron, then my foot troops would have a 20% plus 20% attack against defender infantry, and so you can increase the number of walls you have, increase your caravan income, just a whole lot of things. And the Notre Dame discount applies to these research technologies, which is why I felt it was very good. There's this big pile of gold right here. So when I click on that, it lights up all of the little roads. The way that gold is produced is by the caravans, and then you also, each building, so if I select the road, you see some of these buildings are lit up. Each building that's lit up is connected to a road that's connected to my city center, which gives me a bonus in gold production. So I have my building connections plus 390%, and I have a plus 20% technology bonus. So it gives me 5,500 gold per hour, but it also gives my town center an extra 4,200 hit points by having those buildings connected. Don't know that it's possible to get everything connected, but I try to connect as many as I can. These up here in the corner here, you see we got these little trees here. So I can make my guys gather the fruit out of the tree, and that gives me food. But what it also gives me is some trade goods. I can make them mine the gold, which gives me gold, but it also gives me trade goods. If I hunt the animals, it gives me trade goods, and the trade goods are stored here in the storehouse. So you can see you get cider from the fruit trees, you get diamonds from battles, metal comes from the gold mines, leather and fur come from hunting the animals, and then the tea, the timber, the cheese, the salt, the scrolls, the silk, the porcelain, the marble, all of those come from attacking other players depending on which civilization they are. So my civilization is French, so if someone attacks me and they win 4 or 5 stars or whatever it is, then they get some cheese. Would you like some cheese? Because we're French. And so, and if you attack the Romans, you get marble, and if you attack the Koreans, you get porcelain, I believe it is, Chinese, silk, things of that nature. So anyway, you use those to purchase the war tactics for the war coalitions when you go into war. Now, if you also notice, we've got a dock here. Our dock does a couple of things. You have you can send your people out on an expedition, and when they come back from an expedition, uh, you get certain things. And so I have one that's returned from an expedition. I need to claim that reward. So as you can see, I got a merchant convoy army, a commerce blessing, and also got an extra 45,000 gold because I added a general to the expedition. If you add the general here, typically, then and when you send your guy out on the expedition, it will give you that bonus. Um, I'm gonna send these guys out here. So it takes a day, and it's 4 people. Yes, I want to do that. And when they come back, I'll get a legionnaire army, but I'll also get 1 diamond, and diamonds are pretty important. This building here is the fort, and the fort houses your generals. And as you guys can see, we have many generals of different time periods. And if you activate your general, then that general he's now on defense. And there's a technology in the library you can research to have 2. I haven't quite got there yet. Now, I've been playing this game for a year and a half, and I'm in Enlightenment Age, and the next, which, if you'll, I forget, I think we have a global industrial age is next, and then global age, and then atomic age. So, we're gonna, I got all these things beeping here. So click on here, and it's telling me I didn't do a bunch of stuff because I've been sick and busy at work. So that's fine, go away. This guy right here, the Zula Strike. Oh, there's an event in progress. I didn't even know that. What do we do here? Completely destroy enemy towns to receive a limited time Zula Crawl. Train MP warriors to decimate enemy defenders. I haven't even started. What do I have to do? Oh, it's 100% destruction. So if I do 100% destruction against an opponent for 2 battles, I'll get an Empire army, which is an Enlightenment Age 32. Check these guys out. Double damage against defenders, weak against catapults and redoubts. Any target. They're melee troops, 1 troop space. That's pretty cool. So usually they do these kind of events all the time. 6 battles, I'll get 2 more. 11 battles, 7. 24 battles for 100% is the reward you get is a special building that produces those troops, but it only is around for 7 days. But those are cool because it typically adds an extra 10 spots to your army size. You can see here my army size is 125 troops. So that if I had that building, it would go to 135. So, and then continuing on down the left side of the screen here, we did the camera, we did the little leather shield there. This 3-star thing, these are like your achievements. This tab here is your chat tab. Sons of Death is our alliance in this game. And we've got some people asking for troops. Kurt here is asking for bombards or rifles. So I will donate to him 1 cannon and 5 rifles. That's all it'll let me donate. My requested troops are full, and you can see people are talking. So the envelope is there's a promo. They do these little promotions where reduced cost to upgrade such and such for a period of time. And then in my inventory, you can see I've got some items in my inventory here that I need to use, but got different tabs across the top. Resources, buildings, I don't have any. I do have blessings. I've got a protect tactic. You get those from the expeditions and other places. Below that, the little dove is a peace treaty. I don't have any peace treaties right now. To the right of there, you see the red flag with the hand on it. That's our alliance symbol. And right now there's a war going on. I'm not in the war, but if you click on that, it will take you to the war map. It's called World War here, and there you can see the red guys are. Let's see, who's that? The blue guys are us, and the red guys are the enemy. We're right now winning this war, 67 to 56. So we typically have a strategy where we'll say, okay, the top 5 players on our side take the top 10 on their side because you have 2 attacks, and everybody else, to attack 10 and under. Sometimes we'll get individual and say, okay, our number 1, you take number 1 and 2. Our number 2, you take 3 and 4. Everybody else attack 2 under your number. Some of that you can. So, all right, we're going to go back. Let's take a look at our report here. Midway up on the right side, you see the flags. That is the War Coalition screen in your embassy, and that is where you spend the goods I was talking about earlier. So, as it stands right now, I have enough trade goods to get the Maori Coalition benefit, which gives me a 10% boost on defender attack damage and a 10% defender health. But it's only good for one war. One war consisting of 2 attacks. Here's our war stats. We're doing pretty good, 11 5-stars. If I want to look at the individual battles that have been done, they're right here. This is our alliance: Viper, South Bank, the Wu, Drizzt, Swazi, Django, Bell, Hip Hop. These guys, this is the results of their first attack. They haven't used their second attack. And this is what the enemy has done, and then it shows who they attacked and how many stars they got and all of that kind of stuff. So it's quite fun. The war is pretty lucrative as well. If you win, you typically get quite a bit of resources. At my level, the oil resource is most scarce because the oil wells only produce 200. They can only hold 200, and it produces 25 per hour. But if you go to, say I need 120,000 to upgrade my factory, I'm at 17,000. So that's pretty scarce. All right, that is about it for now. If I wanted to go to battle, I would click the battle button, and oh look, I've got a victory chest. If you earn enough stars, you get a victory chest, and then it lets you pick. What do you want? Cider. I'll go ahead and take the cider. And then if you have these single player campaigns down here, 3 Kingdoms, and then these I've completed. So, and then if you want to go find someone, you can hit find opponent, and it'll go out there and match you up. It gives you a chance to look over their base to decide, do I want to attack this person or not. Sometimes they're strong, sometimes they're not. I'm seeing this as an industrial age player, but he's only got an 85 rating, which means that he has rushed his base, and I do not see any tanks. Tanks really kill me right now. Let's go to the next battle because I didn't actually build the army to attack with, but I'm already in here. It costs 400 gold to try to find the next one. All right, this guy's Enlightenment Age. And what do we got here? All right, you know what? I'm going to show you guys. So what I typically do is drop the... follow those up with some rifles, and then I'll drop my cannons. And the reason I do that is because I don't want those guys. Now I'm going to send in my wall miner, and then I'm going to drop these guys, which are the healers, and then I'm going to drop my general. This button here is the mercenaries. I'm not going to use those, but these are my, and then this button here is my alliance troops that were donated to me. I typically don't use those when I'm just raiding. This sabotage, I'm going to go ahead and sabotage that guy right there. And I'm going to give these guys some protection. And then I have this tactic here on the end where I can rally people. So I'm going to rally everybody towards the town center, because I want to get that town center destroyed and get the bonus star. So I got the quick victory star, and I got a star for destroying the town center. And then I got my third star for doing 50%. The next star, I believe, is at, I think it's 75% or maybe 80%. And then you get, or no, and then you get another one. No, you get a star for 100% destruction. And if you destroy all of the defensive buildings, like all the towers, all the anything that shoots at you, then troops that you have left over at the end of the battle, they survive, and so you don't have to rebuild those troops. If you don't destroy all the defensive buildings, you can still win the battle, but those troops don't make it back. You have to retrain everything. So looks like we're going to get our 100% destruction here. I just need to get some people over here to destroy that garrison, because that garrison produces troops. Alright, all defensive buildings destroyed. And we're almost there. There we go. Alright, 100% destruction. That was a fairly easy one. And here you can see my battle loot. I got some bonuses over here. I got 1 diamond, 2 porcelains, and I lost these troops, but the rest of them survived, and I gained 21 medals. And then I've got a little bonus for a leak. So that is DomiNations in a nutshell. If this game looks interesting to you and you think you might want to play it, we're always looking for additional players in our Sons of Death League. I started this alliance, like I said, a year and a half ago, and then I took a break from the game for about, I don't know, 3-4 months or so. And right now, so Hip Hop's the leader, Doug's a or Dritz is a co-leader, Lord Byron is a co-leader, and let's see, Choose is co-leader, Swazi's co-leader, Woo is co-leader. So these guys have been with me since day one. So if you want to play this game, come on, we would love to have you. And you can find us by searching Sons_of_death in the game, and just message. Let's see. Right now it looks like. Let's see. Where are we? Hey, are the alliances open? But you got to have a minimum of 500 medals. We have 38 people in the alliance. Like we have up to 50. So here we go. That's it. Kind of a long intro video, and we're talking with Doug. We may start doing some DomiNations Alliance updates videos like we are Dawn of Titans. We'll just see how it goes. See what kind of interest we get. All right, guys. This is Boganora signing off.